Well, this is as good as it's gonna get. Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about all the products that were my absolute favorites for the month of July. I know we're in August already, and I know this video is probably going to be up very late. I am so sorry about that. I have been working like crazy, not just at work, but like outside of work, like with YouTube and blogging and stuff. I've been shooting a lot of content from my blog. I got that new intro that you guys see. I'm trying to work with the lighting and stuff, and I've just been working so much on that stuff that I haven't really had time to edit. And I actually did have some content, the Sephora haul, I wanted to go up before this video because then it would kind of make sense why I mentioned some of the products I'm going to mention in my favorites video. So thank you guys for your patience. Thank you guys for all your positive feedback. There's a bunch of things in here that you guys may have guessed would have been in my favorites, and then there's a couple products here that you guys are like, oh, I had no idea you were even using that product. But without further ado, let's just jump into some of the products that were my favorites for the month of July. This first product is from ColourPop. This is the Yes Please eyeshadow palette. It looks just like this. I did a review about the Sephora Pro Palette Warm, which is my next favorite. And you guys heard me mention that this product is such a good dupe for it, and I still stand by that. The formula of these eyeshadows are just really, really good, like overall. But the formula of these also matches the formula of the Sephora Warm palette. And let me just pull that out so you guys can see both of them, what I'm talking to you about. So this is what the Sephora Warm palette looks like, and this is the Yes, oh I'm sorry, I'm trying not to blind you here. So this is what the Sephora Warm palette looks like, and this is the Yes Please palette from ColourPop. So as you guys can see, these two are very, very similar. If you guys want more in-depth information about them, I will have my review down below for you guys. But I've really been loving both of these palettes. I feel like the formula is really good on both of them. There are shades that are wearable, but also kind of make you step out of your comfort zone with like some of the yellows and some of the golds and stuff. But I've really been loving these palettes. I live in warm tones, so these are like my go-to palettes whenever I want to make a warm look. These are the ones that I've been opting for. This one is a lot more expensive than this one, and I do believe, I could be wrong, but I do believe both of them are sold out right now, and I'm really sorry about that. But you can sign up for the newsletter down below if you guys want to get your hands on any one of these, because they will be restocking them. If you guys want to know a little bit more, then I will have my review down below, and you guys can see swatches and like a demo and stuff down there. This other one is an eyeshadow palette as well. I actually got this in my BoxyCharm. If you guys don't know what BoxyCharm is, it's a subscription service. You get 4 to 6 full-size products / deluxe sample size products a month for $21. And I know what you're thinking when you hear $21. You're like, no, it's gonna be products you don't know. It's gonna be products you've never heard of. But literally within the last couple months, they've stepped up their game so hard. I've received like full-size palettes. I received like expensive, luxurious items in there. Some of my favorite skincare and holy grail products have come from BoxyCharm, and I just absolutely love them. I'm not affiliated with them. I'm not sponsored by them, but I will back BoxyCharm 100%. I'm absolutely in love with it. But anyway, that's my spiel on BoxyCharm. If you guys are interested in signing up, I will have a link down below for you guys. I totally recommend you do it. Seriously, try it 1 month. You're gonna love it. This is from Blink. Is it Blink Beauty or Blink Cosmetics? Doesn't matter. I have it linked down below for you guys. And this is the Electric Eyes palette, and it looks just like this. So you do get a mirror with it, and then here you get 5 eyeshadows. First off, just the color of the shadows I think is a good selection for eyeshadows, because I feel like these you can use with multiple looks. You do get a little bit of a pop of color here, but then for the most part the rest of them are pretty neutral. I do like the selection here, but what got me, you guys, the pigmentation. Oh my sweet Jesus. I'm gonna show you right now how pigmented this is. I was blown away. Like, I was shooketh. Are you ready? Sound like you're ready. One swipe. One swipe. One swipe. My God, like that is so freaking pigmented, and I'll swatch it right here for you guys. Oh my God, like, whoo. Yes, girl. And even after swatching it, you still see like the residue on my hand. That was one swipe of the product. But when you grab them, because they're so buttery and they're so creamy, they crumble a little bit, but the pigmentation payoff is amazing. And they don't crumble on your eyes. I am wearing this shadow right here all over my lids today, and it doesn't crumble on the eyes. It's not like it's hard to apply, or you know, sometimes where you have eyeshadows that are so buttery, so creamy, that when you like put one on and then you like swipe it to like spread it out on on your lid, it kind of like falls apart or it like crumbles off. Not with these. Lasting power on this isn't as like long as other eyeshadows, but the eyeshadows stay vibrant for the most part, and you are getting a good wear time. It's just not like the most extreme lasting eyeshadow. But either way, these are amazing. So buttery, so pigmented. I think the selection, like I said, is great. I was just blown away by this product. I'm not sure if you can buy this specific one or if you have to like make your own palette or anything like that. I don't know much about Blink, but I will have their website, and if I can find this product specifically, link down below for you guys so you guys can check it out. Because seriously, I was blown away. It's probably one of the most surprising items this month that I discovered for sure. So this next product I did receive in my BoxyCharm as well this month, and this one kind of took me by surprise too, because I'm very picky about my brows, and there are like go-to products that I use for my brows, and I like am ride or die with them just because I know they work. Why change something? Why fix something if it ain't broken? You know what I'm saying? But I just have to shout out this product because it is so good. This is from the brand Winky Lux, and it looks just like this. It has really cool like Egyptian packaging. It's white and gold, which I love. White and gold. Some people like black and gold. I love white and gold. I think it's just very chic. Anyway, so it's white and gold packaging. It's from Winky Lux. I thought this was an eyeliner at first because it had like the Egyptian eyes or whatever, but this is actually a brow product. I don't know the exact name, and it doesn't list the exact name on here, but of course I will have a link down below for you guys. But I love this. It does come with a spoolie on one end, and then it comes with your brow product on this end. This is pretty much like the Anastasia brow definer. It has that like triangle kind of cut to the product out here, and then you get a spoolie. The spoolie is a little bit bigger than the Anastasia's one, but I actually don't mind it. It's a pretty good dupe for the actual spoolie. So the pigmentation on this one isn't so overly pigmented where you can't build it, like it's like one application and then it's just a dark brow. No, you can build it up nicely. It has a little bit more of a cool tone to it, which I really like personally for my brows. I don't want them to be too warm since I do have black hair, and I just feel like the product itself works really well. You can blend it out, you can build it up. So I was kind of surprised because, like I said, I tried it out just because I'm like, I like the shade of it, and I did receive it. Let me just try it out quick, see if I like it, and I ended up really liking it. Have absolutely no idea how much it costs, if you can get it at Sephora or anything like that, but I will find out, and I will have it linked down below for you guys. Okay, so now moving on to some face products. There's a couple like primer-ish kind of stuff that I have to talk to you guys about. This is the e.l.f. Beauty Shield SPF 50 Skin Shielding Moisturizer. Hell of a name. I've been using this a lot lately, and there's just so many things I like about it. First and foremost, I love that this is SPF 50. Sometimes it's hard to find a moisturizer that has you know, more than SPF 20 or SPF 30 that isn't sunscreen. So I love that this is SPF 50. It doesn't leave a white cast. I love that this is a tint, so when you pump it out, it's more of like a fleshy tone, and it looks kind of gray and light in here, but even when you blend it out onto your hand, and I'll show you guys, it doesn't leave like a white film. It doesn't leave like a crazy like tint to it, but somehow it adds just like a little bit of like hydration, a little bit of a tint since it is a moisturizer. It smells pretty good. Like it smells a little bit like sunscreen, but not like an overwhelming amount. It's not like you put it on your face and you can smell it all day. On most days I don't wear a full face of makeup, so what I've been doing lately is I've been taking my Milk Blur Stick and I'll like run that all over my face to kind of smooth out any pores or textures I have. Then I will go on top of it with this, and it just provides like the littlest amount of tint to the skin, and it just kind of creates like that barrier for SPF. So my skin looks very smooth, very flawless, but I don't actually have foundation or anything on there. So I've really been loving this, and this is actually a dupe for another product that I purchased. And if you guys are interested in seeing which product it's duping or any other dupes, I do have a blog post all about dupes for some popular products out on the market. So I will link that down below for you guys as well, so you guys can check some coin on future products. Okay, so these next two products I honestly did not really want to like because in my opinion, I feel like they're very overpriced, but I really have been loving them that I had to tell you guys about them. This first one is from Too Faced. This is the Too Faced Hangover RX. You guys have no idea how hard I fought myself that I didn't like this. I did not want to like this, but I really do. Lots of people have been talking about this product forever, and what it is, it's a moisturizer. When you pump it out, it just comes out in that white, but it doesn't leave a tint in your skin. Just kind of like almost like a jelly formula. Like it really just kind of dissolves nicely. It feels cooling on the skin. It's supposed to replenish your skin while providing hydration to it and just make it look like supple and just really like nice. And it does that. And it bothers me that it does that because I don't want to repurchase it. And the reason I fought myself so hard on this product was because it's a moisturizer. It is a moisturizer. All it does is like moisturize your skin. And I'm like, I'm not gonna pay $35 for a moisturizer when I can get one from like e.l.f. or like, you know, a different brand for 10 bucks. Do the same thing. But something about this product, I don't know if it's the probiotic ingredients mixed with the coconut, something about this product really does kind of add an extra layer of hydration to your skin. What I've noticed is when I use this product, my skin really does look supple. It feels a lot nicer. It feels smoother. It doesn't advertise as smoothing out any fine lines or anything like that. And while I don't think that it does like smooth anything out, I just feel like, you know, when something is dry, you can see like all the little imperfections, but when something's hydrated, it just looks like really just, this looks just really supple and really like comfortable on the skin. And I feel like that's what it does to my skin. I feel like if I have any dry patches on the parameters of my face, it just kind of really hydrates them and locks it in. I just feel like that in itself kind of makes my foundation go on a lot smoother. I've tried so many moisturizers, but I don't know what it is about this one that it really does kind of make a difference onto your skin. Hype is real with this one. Tons of people really like it, and now I'm one of those people. Like I said, another product that I didn't want to like, but I really do, and this one is actually a lot more expensive than the Too Faced one. This is from Bobbi Brown, and this is the Vitamin Enrich Face Base. I talked about this a while ago. It's this one, this yellow formula one. It actually smells really good. It smells kind of like fruits and just really like sweet and nice, but not like vanilla-y sweet where it hurts your head. But anyway, so I talked about this one in my CCO haul. I got this trial size one to try it out, and my friend Sabo actually tried it out and she said she didn't like it. She didn't notice a difference, but I actually noticed a huge difference with this one. Carly Bible talked about this a couple years back, and I really wanted to try it out, but I just could not spend that much money for it, and now I'm gonna have to because I really like this. What I noticed that this one did was it's kind of like a moisturizer, kind of like the Too Faced one. It's supposed to moisturize your skin, make it supple, make it really nice so your foundation goes on smoothly. It does all of that, but in addition to that, this is the only thing, if not one of the only things, that by itself smoothed out my texture. I have texture right along here. I have a little bit of texture right where my pores are, and then down here, and then my nose sometimes gets so dry that you have dry skin. This one smoothed it out. Just used this all over my face and it really just worked it out nicely. It smoothed out all my texture. My skin looked so flawless, so smooth. Every single time I used this, it literally looked like Facetune without actually being face-tuned. Like it just smoothed everything out. And when you're done blending it into your skin, it kind of leaves just this little bit of tackiness, and I really feel like that's what helps kind of adhere the foundation onto your skin and just kind of make it stay there and just look flawless for longer. Not to mention, this one is enriched with vitamins. It's gonna be really good for your skin. Like the perfect skincare made so that your makeup is perfect too, kind of thing. I've been using this a lot. I really tested it out to make sure it wasn't my foundation or anything else. Even more foundations that I know tend to kind of emphasize certain areas of my face, stick foundations, liquid foundations, and this one held up with all of them. So I'm really sorry to suggest this to you because it is so pricey. So pricey. But if I can find like this little trial size, I will link down below for you guys so you guys can try it out if you want to try a smaller one of this. Otherwise, if you guys are totally interested in that or looking for something that will help smooth out texture and kind of give you that flawless face, this one definitely has been doing it for me. This is from e.l.f. This is the Fiji Matte Contour Duo, and it looks just like this. It's just standard e.l.f. packaging, the plastic and stuff. I had actually not seen this particular shade Fiji in stores before, but when I saw it online, it just looked pretty good, and they were both matte, so I thought I would trust it out. I've been loving this. This is such a good shade if you are like my complexion or even a little bit lighter to like bronze and contour. It's just a really nice shade. It's not too cool tone, it's not too warm tone. It looks a little bit warm in the pan. Probably won't be able to see it. I feel like sometimes the best contouring and bronzing shades are those that you can't like see swatched, because then they're so buildable on the skin, and that's what this one is. It's very buildable, it's very smooth. You can add lots of color to it and then just blend it out really nicely. I'm not wearing this today, but I've been using this so much this past month. And then the blush on here is great too. It's just like the perfect mixture of like pinky, rose with a hint of like terracotta, maybe like some dusty rose. It's just a really good mixture of like lots of the like the color scheme of blushes that I really like. And because I like the contour shade as well, it's just the perfect duo. I've been absolutely loving this. This is in the shade Fiji. They're really known, or they're very popular for their other shade, St. Lucia, that I guess is supposed to be a dupe for NARS. But I have St. Lucia. I don't really use it at all. This one I've been reaching for non-stop. And then the last thing to talk to you guys about actually was sent to me from Influencer. This is the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Foundation. I have the shade 4W1 Maple. It is too dark for me, so I do have to mix in other foundations. That is what I love about this foundation so much. You can mix in other foundations with this one, and it's still going to give you the most flawless, the smoothest, most full coverage foundation application. This is like an oily girl's dream. Like, you want a foundation that's lightweight, but it still gives hella coverage. This is your go-to. I was so shocked how full coverage this foundation was, but it's not full coverage like cakey, full coverage like it's hard to blend out or you don't have any playtime. It doesn't feel heavy on the skin like the Urban Decay All Nighter. That's a really good full coverage foundation. It does weigh a little bit more on your skin. Not this one. It's very lightweight. It's very liquidy based. Like I said, it really packs a punch with the coverage. I absolutely love this one. I'm gonna have to get a little bit lighter shade. This is a little bit too dark for me right now. I can still make it work, but I really have to like highlight certain areas. Otherwise, like, I'll mix it in with another foundation, and like I said, it's so beautiful. It's literally just flawless. It's exactly what it says. It's an ultra longwear foundation, but it's flawless at the same time too, and it gives you such good full coverage. It doesn't emphasize any of the like texture areas or like the dry patches that I have around the parameters of my face. It doesn't emphasize any of those, and it does keep my oils at bay. If you love full coverage, you absolutely need this foundation. And that is it for all of my favorites. Leave it down in the comments below. What are some of you guys' favorites for this past month? Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, all that stuff is also going to be linked down below for you guys, as well as coupon codes to help you save some money. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.